What's up, guys? Chef Dave here with Leaves and Loaves Goods, out here for another little quick review. So, like I said, we're trying to make this a normal thing, just to get information out there to all our good people and followers and people who just want to know more about, the tinned seafood world. So that's what this series is all about. So every week we're going to be dropping a new video, or a new review, if you want to call it. This week we're going to focus on an American product that we've really come to like quite a bit. It's Ekone Seafoods. Ekone really kind of became famous for their smoked oysters. I believe they're now owned by Taylor Fish Company, or Taylor Seafoods. They're out of Washington State. They're in the Willapa Bay, which, through all reports seems to be one of the best estuaries in the continental United States. Super clean products, awesome products coming out of there. They really specialize in that smoked, the smoked oysters that comes in a bunch of different flavors, smoked mussels that they have. But today we're actually going to be trying their smoked albacore tuna, which is super interesting. You never see smoked tuna in a tin before. I've seen like cured and dried and smoked tuna, things like Batarga being the tuna roe, but I've seen smoked tuna before, but never in tin form. So super interesting product, and it's one of the reasons why we got it. So we got albacore tuna, dolphin safe, all the things that are the good things when you talk about tuna. They stand behind them all. This I believe Ekone, the word itself, is a Chinook word that means good spirit. So kind of like that, it's kind of a cool beginning to something. You think about, when you name your company something like that, usually you'd like to believe that your values are high, good spirits, karma, all that. Like you would think, that's my initial first impression of the company, obviously. But that's pretty much it. Let's pop this bad boy open. So here we are again. So just ignore that little ding. That was me. I actually dropped this tin before we started doing this. But anyway, so here we are, the Ekone smoked albacore. Again, not a huge tin, but quality over quantity is what I always say. So these, like every other tin, that's out there, pop this guy out. And I like to use that kind of fulcrum effect. I think I'm using that word right, fulcrum. So, beautiful. It smells really good. So these tins are, if you can see, they're actually packed and then cooked, steamed, in the thing. This is why you get a little bit of the albumin development from the, I guess fish blood, if you want to call it. So not uncharacteristic of like a good, signature tuna, you see that quite a bit. So we pop it out here. Big flakes. Big flakes. Smells really good. It doesn't smell like crazy smoke, like you would think, like a smoked salmon, or anything like that. But it does, that's just from smell. Okay, put this here. This down. Okay. So bring in for the zoom in. So there's a little bit of oil, but not oil that's like been placed. This is a little bit of oil just from the tuna itself, and just the natural juices that come from the cooking process. So this, good big flakes, nice chunks of tuna. Obviously, you're not talking about the bumblebee. All right, so here we are, the taste test now. Again, big chunks of tuna. Basically, they're taking like big hunks of tuna, putting them in the tin, or very cold smoking them more than likely, putting them in the tin, and then cooking them, tinning them. You can see a little bit of this. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this kind of color, that's actually from the smoking process right there. So, totally normal. So let's pop this open, or I say pop this open because I want to flake it. Right. Beautiful. Looks really great. Smells really, really good. Nice. Just the right amount of smoke. Not too smoky, not cloying at all. Sometimes when you get smoked seafoods, they're like a little aggressive. It's like you're chewing on a pipe, or sucking on a pipe, I should say. This is not like that. This is really, really kind of gently. I mean, it's smoked. You taste it, but it's gently smoked. Yeah, really, really nice. It's a leaner. I mean, tuna itself is pretty lean. I think I did see a piece of belly in here. Yep. So it looks like there's a little piece of belly in here, and that's where some of that fat is coming from. Because again, this is stored in its cooking liquid, so it's not oil. I'm actually prefer oil packed tuna personally. That's just my thing. But this is, again, this is very good. I can definitely see this being like, I can definitely see this being lots of fun to change up your tuna salad, recipe where, you're whipping in a little bit of mayonnaise for that creaminess, and maybe some pickles, or some cornichons or something like that, pickled onions, lettuce. Really add something different to like that tuna salad style, or very much like on top of a salad, as a protein. Again, just to add that kind of like nice moisture to it. I can see that going really, really well. What we're going to do with this for our next video, we're going to show you a kind of an homage to Papa Santos, but all in all, it's really, really great product. I'm having fun breaking it apart with the flakes. But you can tell, like, yeah, really good. I mean, you can tell it's a really high quality product. There's a difference between, the mass produced, average stuff, and a product that's, hand packed, hand cared for. It's just different. It's just different. I wouldn't say, the European tuna stuff, like the Tenorio tuna and stuff that we've tasted before, that stuff is, they've been doing that for 100 years, so I would say it's a little bit different, but I love the smokiness of this tuna. It's just adds that little something special. It's really, really nice. And it can be lots of fun to play with, at home, to change anywhere we use tuna. I mean, even like tuna helper, which was a mainstay, a staple, I should say, in my house growing up. This would be awesome in it because that would just add that kind of rich, smoky quality to it, which would be awesome, absolutely awesome. But, I could definitely see this being like into a whipped tuna spread, fancy, really nice tuna salad sandwiches, things like that. You're talking really, really perfect product for something like that. I don't know if it would be so much as like a straight out of the tin tuna, like you could, on some different kinds of tuna, but in stuff, you're gonna nail it with this. You're really gonna nail it with this. So, guys, this is available at Leaves and Loaves Goods. Jump on it, get yourself a couple tins, try it for yourselves. Thanks, guys.